Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three. Drew Pomeranz gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And now is Yasiel Puig. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's just 2 for 9. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to Puig. Alvarado aboard here at first with nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Rose. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief, hopefully get this first game under our belt. That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Davis at second. Castillo on at first with 2 down. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Boston error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Chris Tillman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats.
Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. First delivery to him on the way.
Center fielder.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 2 for 6. 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Popped him up. Valenzuela over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and in steps the shortstop J.J. Hardy. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Alvarado. Too low, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 1-1.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He drew a walk his first time up. Throw down to second. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really...
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Next up for the Red Sox, Brandon Belt.
Third baseman, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Tillman's got his target coming at him with the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready now for Baltimore. Manny Machado. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Pedroia on to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Brock Holt now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 7 hits and 15 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarado is there. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And he misses there. 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lined hard toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Mookie Betts, fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Pedroia, the runner at second with one away. Two and one now to Mookie. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Casilla has it, and he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, 2 down now. Riding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with Suzanne.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Tillman sets. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox get a run on the RBI double by Pedroia. We're through 3 here at Fenway, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. 1 out.
Center fielder number 9.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maybin is retired, 2 down now. Digging in now, J.J. Hardy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is over the wall into the Red Sox bullpen. It's a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Andrew Valenzuela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. One and 2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Missed with a slider.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the
high in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Alvarado ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 17 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble, but now they're all tied up, and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
Left fielder, number 5.
Here's Michael Saunders now.
Saunders.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope, and that's the second out. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tillman into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Puig comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Tapped out in front of home. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then trying to pick things up where we left off. Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line toward right center. through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. One-0 home to Pedroia. That misses. 2-0.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
2-0 count. The pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runs in to score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Davis is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again. Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Maben is there, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front, 5-4. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another 0-2 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Way in front of that fastball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. they got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. He is out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Your attention, please. Now
goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in his last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Smoke toward the hole. There is Pedroia. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Vidal Nuno is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Andrew Valenzuela will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Andrew Valenzuela.
Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Valenzuela at second with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And they double him up. It's 8-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, number 36 on the year for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time through.
Right fielder,
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. As a look, now the pitch. That ball's foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The fastball here is we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, talk about being on cruise control through 5 innings, and all of a sudden the 6th inning, things are starting to fall apart. He needs to refocus again.
Runner back standing.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked. Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. Starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-1 home. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Center fielder, Jackie.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Michael Saunders now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Alvarado. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. 2
balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. Last time through was a base hit. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to second for the force. Osvaldo Jimenez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. His past meetings against Osvaldo Jimenez, he's only 1 for 10.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maven will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
0-1, here it comes. Ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. He's 1 for 3. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Cameron Maven is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 0-2 the count to Maven now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, William Alvarado
as he sends it on the ground to first.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strike.
Counts 1-0.
Hit hard back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Jackie Bradley now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Maben. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarado will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's Brock Holt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
3rd baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, and it's fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. down the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Saunders going back on it. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. In now for the O's, Wellington Castillo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And this one's in the dirt in time, and he is nailed at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 3 runs already home here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jonathan Scope will be next. Ripped down the first base line.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. A ball and no strikes. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 1 for 6. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Orioles down to their final out. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
18-8 tonight. Both Sox set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Drew Pomeranz earns his